I'm John Walker of the Fresno Bee. I've been working on a project that has really been a step back in time. Years ago, I came across a collection of historic photographs of Fresno in the Bee's library. I was amazed by how the city looked in its early days, streets lined with grand, imposing brick and stone structures, now long gone and seemingly a world away. Sometimes I wonder what our urban landscape will look like in 100 years. Would we be able to recognize the world as we know it today? Probably not. Would the pioneers of Fresno recognize the city of today that they helped settle on the plains in the 1870s? Again, probably not. What I've done with this project is to take a group of these photographs, search out the original location where they were made, sometimes over 100 years ago, and photograph the scene today, and document the changes. The hunt for historic Fresno starts for me in a trip to the Bee's morgue on our third floor. This is where the bound volumes of newspapers dating to the early 1900s are stored, along with files of original photographs. Once the photos are located and found of interest, I'll copy them front and back. Usually a wealth of information is found on the backs, such as an address or location, and other useful background data. Then I'll use any research materials I have at hand, found in the bound volumes, city directories, local history books, and the internet to compile what history I can gather. This is where another valuable tool in the search comes into play. I routinely refer to the old Sanborn fire insurance maps, which are found on microfilm. The Sanborn Company was commissioned by incorporated cities such as Fresno to document properties with highly detailed maps showing with precision every location. I use these to cross-reference with modern satellite images, especially if a street or intersection no longer exists. Next is the fun part, hitting the streets and finding the location today. In a small way, I feel that this project is an interesting way to turn the clock back and see how our urban landscape has changed.